Good evening, East Texas. I'm your host, Gracie Castanejad. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday for the episode of Nac Edition. To begin, take a look at how last week the Stonefort Museum at SFA hosted a reception and lecture to celebrate the exhibit Misery and Remedy, the Rise and Eradication of Epidemic Diseases in East Texas. The exhibit will be on display open to the public until December 20th. Operating hours and more information on this extraordinary exhibit can be found on sfasu.edu. This weekend was the first ever Indian artifact and ethnographic show at the Nac Edition Expo Center. Here's Alexis Morgan with the story. The Indian Artifact and Ethnographic Show is a one-day event, but we look forward to next year's show. And now we turn to how dozens of criminals' acts go unnoticed because people can be too scared to come forward with information. Luckily, there is a way where people can help without that fear, thanks to the Nacogdoches Crime Stoppers. I met up with them to get a little more info. And the Nacogdoches Police Department wants to remind citizens that all information provided is strictly anonymous. Coming up after the break, we'll fill you in on how our fellow students did in a competition over the weekend, and also the latest on everything you need to know happening around the world. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Nac Edition. This week at SFA is Marketing Week for the campus's American Marketing Association, and they will be having their first fall regional conference this weekend. Brandy Strand has the story. We're always excited to hear about these events happening on our own campus. It's being called the thousand-year flood, but it's going to cost much of the East Coast millions in repairs. Of those East Coast states hit by Hurricane Joaquin, North and South Carolina have taken the most damage. Flood meters have been washed away. Roads and bridges collapsed, and as of Monday, South Carolina has been declared under a state of emergency. As of Monday, 10 people have been confirmed dead, and dozens more are still missing. According to authorities, about 1,300 National Guard troops, 250 state troopers, and a large number of other state workers, along with rescue crews, have been activated in the areas hardest hit by Hurricane Joaquin. Filmmakers are looking for stars in East Texas, and no, they aren't looking for stars in the night sky, but a boy around the age of 12. Opening casting calls will be held tomorrow in Marshall from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Marshall Public Library, and in Rusk at the Cherokee Clinic Theater, Saturday, October 10th, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The two main actors of the untitled film are Josh Brolin of True Grit and Danny McBride from Eastbound and Down. No acting experience is necessary, and if your son is chosen, they will be paid the same pay rate as a professional actor. Stay tuned. After the break, meteorologist Michael Ryder fills you in on the 5-day forecast and this week's upcoming events. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.